Oh.
Oh, yeah. And now, from North Platte High School Studio B, welcome to Bulldog Banter, where students, stakeholders, and alumni come together to traverse the transformative power of education. This week's episode sponsored by the North Platte Public Schools Foundation and the Flower Market.
Hi, I'm Tucker.
I'm Will.
And this is the Bulldog Banter.
We talk about stuff, talk to people about stuff, and give you the latest banter.
Bulldog style. Today's guest is Eli Cox, Will's brother.
North Platte
alumni.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
So you graduated from North Platte High School. What was your experience like just growing up in North Platte or even just high school?
It was a lot of fun, a good small town feel. Unfortunately, I was in the class of 2020, so my time got cut a little shorter than I would have liked to, but it was awesome. A lot of good times, a lot of good memories here in Bulldog Country.
Yeah. What was that graduation experience like?
Man,
That was terrible.
it was on the turf,
That was so hot.
and it was about 95 degrees out.
Middle of July.
Yeah, it was
It was
warm.
in July.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, it was pretty warm, but I'm just glad that we still got the experience to be able to walk like everyone else
Yeah,
does.
because I know a lot of people, like they had those drive-thrus where they just hand out diplomas. Did you see those on TikTok?
Yeah.
That sounded like awful. But do you think your senior year was still awesome because of COVID, or do you think that some of that experience got cut short because of it?
Well, for me, class ended in February when COVID hit.
March.
Yeah, I
February,
think
yeah. Or
spring
early
break
March.
is when ours, because I remember I had a basketball tournament and it got cut and I was super mad because it was during spring break.
That was March.
Yeah, so it was March, yeah.
Well, I mean, school was done for me, so in the moment, I was like, this is pretty awesome. But no, I mean, looking back at it, it would have been nice to have had a little more time, with friends, because a lot of those people that you go to school with, you won't see them again for who knows how long. So it's good to see everyone and hang out as long as you can.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I feel it'd probably be an easy couple months of school, last couple months of senior year.
Yeah.
But were
think
you
so.
involved in any sports or did you play anything? Or
I played baseball. Unfortunately, I didn't stick around to play that last year. I wanted to, just kind of get on with what was next in life and see where that led me to. And, everything works out. Everything happens for a reason. So it worked out. It worked out fine.
All right, we'll keep going on the topic of North Platte High. Like, who are some of your big name teachers that you still remember, you still kind of keep in contact with from North Platte, not just North Platte High, but like North Platte District?
Miss Hodson, she's the GOAT. Great teacher. Mr. Willie, I was really close with Mr. Willie, Mr. Stevens, Miss Mejia. I learned a lot of my Spanish from her. I was just in Central America, and a lot of that knowledge from Miss Mejia and Miss Hartman definitely came out to play.
Yeah, I remember a whole lot from Spanish 1 and 2.
I don't remember anything from Spanish 1.
I mean, I could shout out really every teacher. Like they were all really
Yeah.
great to me.
What was your favorite classes, do you think?
My favorite classes. I really liked any class with Miss Culp. Miss Culp. I don't think she's here any longer, but she's a very sweet lady, great teacher. She definitely helped me learn how to budget some money. So
What class was that?
that would have been I think adult living was the name of it.
Yeah, they don't have that
I've
class.
never heard of that
Maybe
before.
maybe that could turn into personal finance.
Or did you
was
have
it
personal
like-
finance too?
No, we had personal finance too.
Adult life.
I've never.
Adult living. It was like adult lifestyle.
I feel like
adult living.
I've never heard you talk about Miss Culp either.
Really, I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Yeah, I've never heard. Was it just like how to live as
Pretty
an adult?
much, yeah. Just as you move on, which like things you need to do, like just learning basic cooking. Like, I think there was like some food safety stuff you should know, and just like stuff around the house that I guess if your parents don't tell you, Miss Culp, she'll teach it.
Sounds like an awesome class.
Yeah, that
Why
sounds
we don't
like
have that
Yeah,
stuff?
or maybe Jonas. No, Jonason's teaches
No, that's-
that.
oh,
That's
Miss-
like
Mr. Johnson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
back.
back. You didn't know
Oh
that?
man, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He's
he
up
teaches-
right next to Miss Hudson's class.
Really?
He is.
Oh, I'll have to go say what's up.
Yeah.
We will.
It's I don't know because you might like this. They have a new class coming out, sports officiating.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there is.
No kidding.
I don't know who's. Do you know who's teaching that?
Mr. Sweetberg. Probably not. I don't know.
he
I have no
isn't.
idea.
He was mad because we were like, we asked him like, "Did you know about this class? Are you teaching?" He's like, "No, they're teaching that class. Who's teaching that class?" I was like, "I don't know." Sweet.
I have no idea. Billy, do you know?
I thought maybe Jonathan was my first guess. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
guess
I could
Jonathan
see that.
too.
But they have a lot of new classes. I'm not going to sign up for any of them.
I
But
didn't sign up for any of them.
sports officiating, I feel like that would be a cool class to learn.
I think everyone should, just at least try it. Doesn't have to be for you, but you'd never know until you try it.
Yeah.
I mean, going into that topic, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey? A little bit about
Yeah,
what
why
you do.
you should have taken that sports officiating class.
Yeah. So I was living in Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay, sorry. Before that, I had umpired just like the youth ball here in North Platte, just for fun. You can make a little money from it, but I've always just enjoyed it. And I was living in Lincoln, Nebraska, when a guy overheard my coworker and I's conversation about how I was going to go back to North Platte to umpire a baseball tournament. And he goes, "Oh, do you umpire? Here's my card. Give me a call." And so I gave him a call. And after that, I mean, all I've done since then, this was about 4.5 years ago, is umpire baseball. I really enjoyed it, doing it for the summer in Lincoln, made enough money to get by. So I moved out to Phoenix, Arizona, where I currently reside. And I currently now live with two of my really good friends that are also umpires. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how far you can take something when you're just doing it for fun.
Yeah, that must
Absolutely.
be super cool.
Yeah, Phoenix is a great area.
Yeah, how do
love
you like
Phoenix.
Phoenix? Do you like it, the
It's
big
best,
city?
man. Yesterday when I woke up, it was like 60 degrees and the sun was coming up. It wasn't even cold, like with the sun up, it's warm. I mean, the summers are hot. Summers get really hot, but this time of year, it's one of the best places to be, definitely.
You prefer Arizona summers or Florida summers?
Ooh, Arizona, hands down. Florida summers, man, the humidity. I've
That's
spent
fair.
the last 2 summers. I've spent quite some time there in Florida, and it gets really hot. The humidity is just
It's
it's
killer.
warm. I'd rather hear the dry heat than the humidity.
Yeah, it must have been a little rough waking up this morning with
Yeah.
40.
Man, just walking from the car to inside.
Hey,
Yeah.
he walked in, he was like, "Oh, it's cold out."
It is cold.
My mom was mad at me for not wearing a coat. But
It's whatever.
Yeah, do you even need coats in Arizona anymore? You just like
If you
shorts and t-shirts all year round.
if you leave the city, you're gonna need a.
Well, the other day you said it was like 55 though, didn't you? In
When?
Phoenix?
Yeah, I
last
mean
week?
it's been chillier, but like in the mornings, it gets cold. But once like middle of the day, it's
It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about your journey to getting up like in the umpiring? Because
Yeah.
you said you started in Lincoln. and
Yeah. So I worked it was a season of high school baseball, just like sanctioned school ball. Did that for a season, and I didn't want to stick around. I didn't want to live in Arizona for the summer. So I moved back to North Platte, and I worked a league that's no longer around. I believe it was called the Independent League. There's a team in North Platte that needed an umpire, and I happened to be here with some umpire experience. So, yeah, I went out and I worked that league. But shortly after that, there was MiLB every year puts on a 1-day camp. One day, I think it's 4 or 5 days out of the year. There's a 4-hour camp. They're all across the country. If you can find your way to go to one of those camps, they'll select you and you'll move on with that process. But fortunately for me, I went to Norfolk, Virginia for a 1-day camp, and I got selected to attend the umpire prospect development camp, which is in Vero Beach, Florida, in January every year. And I attended that, and fortunately ended up getting a job. And I just finished my 2nd year in professional baseball, and it's been everything I ever hoped it could have been, and a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people from it, and I can't wait to see where else it's going to take me.
Yeah. So do you travel around? Do you ump different games, or do you just stay in Phoenix and ump games in Phoenix?
So I'll be in Phoenix for spring training. Then once spring training ends and all players and team personnel go to where they're assigned to, that's when I also will take off and hit the road. Usually, or I guess, like this year, for instance, I was gone for about 7 months. It's just wherever you get assigned to, you go and work that league, and you always got to sleep with your phone on because you never want to miss a phone call for a potential promotion or getting told you have to go work somewhere else. You always got to be ready. Always got to be ready to go for that. But yeah, there's a lot of travel. You got to learn how to pack your bags smartly. I've definitely gotten much better with that. No, it's awesome, and it's a great way to travel and see the country. Definitely.
What do you think your favorite? Because you've been California, Oregon, Florida,
Washington as well.
Washington.
My favorite place?
Like that you've umped. Like the favorite, like
Best field.
The best field? Oh man. I really liked the University of Oregon's was really cool in Eugene, but Fresno, California, it's a former AAA stadium. I mean, it's a really nice stadium. I opened up my season there this year, and it was pretty incredible. There's several thousand fans there, and going from a rookie ball game where there's not a whole lot of fans to a opening day for a season. It's a really cool feeling, walking out and being a little nervous, and it's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, were you super nervous that first time in like a big game, or have you just like been like, oh, I feel like I can do this, or was it?
I was nervous, for the first inning or two, but once you kind of settle in a little bit, it's just like any other game, just going to work.
Yeah,
I feel like I had a big misconception about like minor league ball until we actually went to Rancho and watched that game, because that was a lot of fun, and there was quite a few people there.
Yeah,
the games we watched.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Rancho, what's that?
Rancho Cucamonga. When I went to California,
just outside of LA. It's the Dodgers single A team.
Huh.
It was really cool. I think if anybody has the chance to go to a minor league game, definitely should.
Is that just a different league in baseball, or
It's just minor leagues.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
Yeah, so there's minor league baseball, then there's major league baseball.
Yeah.
Major league baseball owns all of it, but where I'm currently assigned to is in the minor league level.
Yeah, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to baseball. I like baseball, but I need to watch more of it. But Willie wants to know where the bananas fit
Actually,
in.
this is interesting, because don't you have a friend who works for them?
One of a good friend of mine, he does umpire for the bananas and the party animals. And he travels around everywhere for it. I mean, they send him really everywhere, and he gets to work in a lot of the big league stadiums too, which is pretty awesome. He's worked in a good handful of them. The Savannah Bananas, they're I don't really know how to define what level they do. I think it's more for amusement.
Yeah.
What they do, but there are also players that are I'm not really sure. I personally don't really watch the Savannah Bananas. If they're in town and my friend would like me to attend the game and he has a ticket, yeah, I'll go just to watch him.
Have you seen a game before?
I have. I went to a game earlier this year, and one of my friends was working it, and so was my friend's dad. So it was good to see them, and it's just a different environment. It's all for amusement. It's all for having fun at those games.
Do you feel like it brings more positive light to baseball, or do you think that like it's kind of hurting how people view it?
No, I think it definitely brings some positivity to it. They're very interactive with the fans. It's all for the fans what they do. I know that there's a rule, if a fan catches a foul ball, like that's an out. They're getting a lot more interactive with fans in that matter.
Yeah, I feel like they are making a lot of money with
They make
that
a lot
too.
of money. Yeah,
like
those tickets are expensive.
Well, no, they don't sell them expensive. It's the resale that is really expensive, because I think the owners sell them for like $50-$60, and then the resale is just like skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I signed up for the lottery. Anyone can sign up for it at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, and then they do a lottery,
Yeah,
and that's
'Cause those-
that's the only tickets they want you to buy. Like they're cheap.
yeah,
But
because I think
these-
that's the owner's like whole motto is they want like baseball to be a cheaper event to
didn't know
view.
that.
It's just like the resale that the people, when they sell them off, they reach $300-$400. It feels like for good seats. But I think we entered the lottery for the Memorial Stadium tickets too. That'd be a cool game to go to. I don't know.
It's really cool how they use all sorts of different venues for that, like a lot of football stadiums.
Yeah, I think they sell them all out too.
Yeah, usually they are sold out,
Yeah.
which would be crazy.
And they added like 2 different new teams too, because now they have like 4. They have the Bananas,
The party
and the
animals.
Party Animals, and the 2 more. I think it's the Firemen, and there's another one too.
I have no idea.
But do you think like North Platte helped you discover that passion for umping that you have, or do you think you would come into it either way?
And no, it definitely kind of founded I want to say my love for it. Because getting into it here at a young age is something I enjoyed, something I wanted to keep on doing. Because if there had been more games here that I could umpire, totally been down for that. But you know, with the weather here only allowing certain months of the year for baseball to be played, yeah, it definitely helped me get to where I'm at.
Yeah, they added what's that?
Plainsman.
The Plainsman, yeah.
Because you worked for them that whole summer.
Yeah, I did a summer.
Was that 22?
Yeah,
think.
it was. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they travel around or are they just in North Platte?
Because you went
I went to
all over the
Hastings
place.
and to Western Nebraska. I went to Gering
Because
for a couple of their games.
Didn't Dad go to that one?
Yeah, that was quite the league.
Yeah.
Interesting league.
Because we had 2 guys stay with us who played. They were great guys. They were a lot of fun, and they definitely, I think they liked it a lot because one of them went on to win like 4 MVPs in the Mexican League. So I mean, it definitely helps get some.
Yeah, like
Light
I think my
on where they
grandparents
are.
had somebody stay at their house during that time too. I can't remember. But that's cool how they bring a lot of people in from different places to just play a small league of baseball. I feel like that's good for North Platte and good for everything else.
Yeah, the summer college leagues are very popular around the country.
Yeah, what's that like? Is that just they get random people like if you want to come play baseball or like
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't know how
much.
it works.
I mean, any level of college baseball players, if they're interested in going and playing for a summer. I mean, now the summer ball's a grind. You know, there's a lot of games, very few off days. But if you're committed to it and you want to give it a go, then there's someone out there that'll host you, and yeah, there's opportunities there.
All right, another big question about North Platte. How do you feel about the baseball team being added 2 years ago to North Platte High?
Man, I wish they'd have done that 5 years ago when I was here. No, it's awesome. I think it's kind of overdue, I would say, but it's really cool that North Platte's finally getting that opportunity. And Maxwell and St. Pat's, they have a joint team, right?
MSP.
MSP.
Yep.
Yeah, because when did they add girls wrestling? Because they
I think they added girls wrestling and baseball the same year.
No, I thought they added girls wrestling the year before that and then baseball.
Willie, do you know?
I think girls wrestling is in its second.
So it's the same as baseball?
Must be. It's a federal title
Yeah.
law. They have to have the
Isn't
same
it?
amount of teams
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
each sex.
Well, I thought it was. Sorry, Will.
What was that?
I don't know, but yeah, baseball. I feel like that's a good opportunity, but it also brings a lot of competition to spring sports because we have so many spring sports now. Because we got track and field boys and girls, soccer boys and girls, baseball, and then girls tennis,
Yeah.
and that brings a lot.
And golf.
And golf too.
And you guys are both swimmers, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I know you're a diver.
Not a diver.
you should dive.
That's your biggest thing. Call me a diver
You could dive. Will.
forever. I'm not diving.
Yeah, you are.
No, you could dive.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe.
We
I don't
watched you
know.
dive at our WSI class.
So, you would dive.
I would not dive.
I would
Eli,
try.
I'm talking Eli.
I think
would
Eli
dive.
would
Yeah,
dive.
I would totally get on that high dive.
It'd be awesome. But yeah, do you have any other thoughts about baseball that you'd like to share with us?
If you get the opportunity to ever, do any sports officiating, like it's awesome that class is opening. There's a huge need for it, really everywhere. So, I mean, worst comes to worst, you tried it, you made some money, you didn't enjoy it. I think that there's always going to be a need. So it's something that you're interested in and you want to stay around the game after you guys are done playing. Something I would recommend definitely because you never know who you're going to meet from it and just where things can lead to in the end.
Yeah.
Do you think Arizona's helped? Or do you think Arizona's like probably the biggest baseball state?
There or Florida, with that weather, you can play it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I'd say either or. Coin toss.
Yeah, because Arizona has what teams? What major league team is it?
Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
D-backs, baby.
But yeah,
The greatest mascot in baseball.
random question. What is your go-to energy drink before a baseball game?
Oh man, big game. I'm probably going with the sugar-free. I think it's like
That's-
a mango Red Bull. It's like the orange and red mango.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Orange
That's
and
good.
red, like
Willie knows what's up. Willie's shaking his head.
Oh,
over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. No,
You got to go with the sugar-free Red Bulls. The sugar-free Red Bulls are just
Sugar-free Red Bulls are.
Have you tried the new ginger one?
I have.
It's disgusting.
I kind of liked it.
I thought it was.
It was not
awful.
the greatest. I
That
do
was
not
pretty
think.
good.
It was
My-
a weird ginger ale that should not have been a Red Bull.
My first Red Bull was in California. Huddy bought it for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sugar-free peach Red Bull that's the best Red Bull.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
had.
sad
be
they
the one I'm
discontinued
talking
it.
about.
That one
It's
is
the
so
peach.
good.
Yeah. Are you guys big C4 guys?
I've never had.
I don't
C4.
drink that much C4.
Those
I
will
think
get
I've
you
had
going.
one. Which one is that? The Starburst one or is that the Sour
Yeah,
Patch Kids?
they have like Skittles, Starburst, Sour Patch Kids. They're
I
all,
feel like
Well,
I'm just
Ghost
gonna,
has what the.
they have
what
the
is
Welch's
it?
grape. I love
No,
the Welch's grape.
The Welch's grape one, but they have the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. But I feel like you lose like a couple days off your life every time you drink one of the.
yeah. There's a chance.
But yeah,
So what were your feelings? You think because you grew up in North Platte, you left. Were you 19 when you left? Or were you still 18?
The day I turned 20, I moved to Arizona.
Okay, so you like North Platte, because you grew up in North Platte your whole life. So what do you think that was like? How did that shape you for Arizona? Everything.
It definitely, from a younger age. I mean, when I was younger in high school, not freshman, sophomore, I kind of knew that I didn't want to be in North Platte for too much longer after high school. But it's good to get the small town vibe. Not a lot of people, I mean, especially like my friends in Phoenix, they never experienced that. They went to a school with, I don't know, 2,500 kids just in their grade. So it'd be a culture shock if any of them came out here. But no, I'm glad that I was raised like that, in the small town.
yeah.
it was-
But so a huge point on this podcast is trying to make North Platte better and our school spirit and all that. What would you say you wish that North Platte could be improved on? That's a hard question, I know.
See, these
your
are-
school spirit when you guys graduated, that was amazing.
Yeah, we had. I mean, my grade when we were in middle school, we had the Bark Park. That was what we called our student section at Adams Middle School. Yeah, we always had a lot of school spirit. We got that from it was Brett Jonas' son, Cole Jonason, Brendan Folk, all the guys in the
Yeah.
class at 2016. They had a lot of school spirit. So I saw that and was like, well, right on. Yeah, we should do the same thing too. And so we did. But anything that could be improved school spirit wise. See, that's something you guys should ask me yesterday. I came today with a good answer. Off the top of my head, man, I don't know. I think North Platte does a pretty good job. I mean, I haven't lived here long or in a
That's
while
true,
to
I
go
guess.
to
Yeah.
attend a sporting event, so I can't really say. But last I knew, things were definitely up to standard. They were. I was feeling pretty energized any sporting event I'd go to.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think we're working on
gotten
it.
better,
It's gotten way
for
better than
sure.
last year. If you would have came to a basketball game last year, you would have seen oh, what happened. But I think we're taking right foot forward, and yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure, is North Platte Class A or Class B?
Class
They're Class
A.
A.
Class A. Yeah, it's really hard to compete in Class A with a lot of
Everybody.
those schools.
Everybody,
Yeah.
yeah.
Millard South, for example.
But we're making a mark. We're punching down the wall, and
Yeah, hopefully in every sport.
yeah, I feel like we're slowly stepping there. But we asked this last question to all of our guests. What is your favorite piece of advice, or what is the best piece of advice you could give high schoolers or anybody listening?
Best piece of advice I could give. People are gonna hate on you. People are gonna talk bad about you no matter what, and that's just the way things are. I mean, end of the day, it doesn't matter what people say. You just do what makes you happy and see where it takes you. It's life's short. Enjoy it, and yeah, just go out and have fun with everything you do. Give it your all and try to enjoy it.
Haters
Right.
gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. But yeah,
That's real.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Huge
Thank you.
drive. I don't know if you flew or drove, but probably flew.
Oh, he flew.
I flew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming down to North Platte
Yeah.
again.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys for having me.
I'm Tucker,
I'm Will.
and this has
I'm
been the
Eli.
Bulldog Banter. Adios.